every few months or so, we get to a point where we get a live stream and folks aren't too happy with what's being shown, right? As usual, I don't think you should white knight Intrepid, but I do believe everything and everyone should get a fair chance. Now, with that being said, I know some of y'all weren't too happy with the node showcase. So, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't think the node showcase was the issue. I think it's your expectations. I have a few reasons for thinking this, and it's not that I think you're a terrible person or that you think you know better than Intrepid. My first reasoning is simple. In short, I think the MMO community wants something new to invest their time into. We've talked about this before. You look at how the genre has been these past 5 to 10 years, and it's the reason why we're where we are now. You get so many people that are just really looking for something new and innovative. So this can lead to having these high-strung opinions that don't matter. For example, some people wanted to see the node level up during the showcase, me being one of them, which didn't happen. That's fine, but the issue here is holding this opinion in such high regard that you start to believe it meant anything. If we got to see the node level up, be destroyed, or what have you, what would that have accomplished? Nothing. In the grand scheme of things, we probably wouldn't be that much closer to Alpha 2 or a full release of the game than we are now. Throughout the showcase, we saw several glitches and bugs. Big shout out to my man hammering away at the tomatoes. There is still so much that needs to be worked on, and we need to remember that. For people who are following the game writing, this game will never release, this game is gonna suck, etc, etc. It's important to remember one very small detail. These people are following the game, and it's probably because they want the game to be good. Well, Q, why would someone follow a game and hate on it? Dude, I think there's several reasons for that, but at the heart of the situation, I think that some, not all, because I'm sure there are people who don't even follow the game but go out of their way to look up the Reddit, YouTube, Twitter, etc. just to hate. But I do think a percentage of these people want the game to be good, because there's no MMO like Ashes of Creation. And look, I'm not mad at you, because it's not your fault.
It's not your fault. I know.
With a game like Ashes of Creation, we really have to manage our expectations. I think everything ties into each other here. Everyone is super hyped and wants Ashes of Creation to be the very next big thing. That's great, and I'm all for it. But if that's what we want, then why aren't we giving them the time? Truly, let's say we got everything we have ever wanted in the most recent live stream, but Ashes of Creation was still 7 years away, giving us a 2030 release. Would you wait for it then? You know for a fact, because of the live streams and what they're showing, that you're going to be a fan of the game and it'll be your lifelong game, but you just have to wait. I think about No Man's Sky, how it had several fantastic updates that were all free to this day, but the big difference with that is that the hype isn't there anymore. So many of the people walked away from the game after release, but the damage was already done. Same thing with Cyberpunk. Now, does this mean it can't have a comeback? Not at all. And if the updates are there, but the players aren't, who is to blame? I think both, because the content is there for the players, but at the same time, it should have been there initially. This is why Intrepid is so strict on this Alpha 2 showing, because this can do a lot of damage to the game if it's not done correctly. I will say though, with this showcase, and Steven confirming that there will be more node updates, it's sort of a gut punch, because now I feel like we're kind of in this twilight and we really don't know when anything is gonna happen. So I understand that standing. Look, if we truly want a new MMO that's gonna check off every single box, we gotta be okay with waiting. Even if it means we never get to play it and we die in the process. That got real dark, but look man, I mean, what's the objective here? Long story short, we don't want another new rushed MMO. We have too many. We don't need another. Tell me, what are your thoughts on the node showcase? Do you think it could have been better? Or, I mean, were you happy with what we got? Let your boy know in the comment section below. Hey, if you haven't created an Ashes of Creation account yet, feel free to use my link in the description. If you're looking for a community to come kick it in, join my Discord, man. If you want to stay up to date with me, feel free to follow me on Twitter and Twitch where I stream the live monthly updates. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.